Hi, it's Craig Metrowich for VideoCelebrityNews.com, and this is the intro where I've got Monique Ford all the way here in Cape Town, South Africa on a beautiful, spectacular day. And it's very difficult for us not to smile on such a beautiful day. Monique, let's do a little turn around here.
Okay, let's
so
do
everybody
it.
can see where we are. Look, if the signal's great, please give us a thumbs up. If the sound is good, a thumbs up. Let's move this way. I want to get Table Mountain in the background. Isn't this a beautiful day? Aren't we spoiled? What a blessing, eh?
Awesome day.
What an amazing day. Cape Town, one of the most beautiful places in the world. Right, for those who don't know why we're here to celebrate dance and energy. Okay, now Monique, if you don't know, this lady has got energy. Just to set the tone of how we met, I happen to be the sales manager for MTN a couple of years ago. She was dynamic on my team. We subsequently have kept contact. And literally the story she's going to share with us, I'm hoping will inspire you as much as it does myself. Her journey around dance, energy, and some of the lessons she's learned in life is to share with you, our audience. So let's get into that. Monique, you basically were a classical what?
Ballet dancer.
Ballet dancer. All right. So how did you get into this whole dancing? Set the tone. I can't imagine you doing that, to be honest, because you're a bubbly, joyful, energy, wild person. Yes or no?
No.
No, not at all. So how did that start? Let's set the tone.
I started classical ballet dancing when I was 6, and I loved it so much I went all the way up until the age of 18. In fact, I've only got 1 year to go to be an instructor, a ballet instructor. But my sister was really into gym, and I decided to go into gym at the age of 21. And
which is that a bit late? I don't know. You know, it's relative, eh?
I think it's early.
Is it early? Okay.
I think it's early. And for the past 24 years, I have been in the gym industry doing a lot of step and kickboxing and all the wild
kickboxing. Hang on, you didn't tell me about kickboxing. I better be careful what I say.
Yeah.
Right. And then just to say, okay, so from classical, it's very structured. There's a lot of discipline in it. All right. And then how did you get this passion for, okay, I want to go the other route. The other route being not so conventional. How did you decide to follow that? Did somebody say, listen, come to a class, try this out? What got you excited to try something different?
I think as you get older and life presents you with challenges, you are forced to challenge yourself. And from doing classical, I really wanted to get into this whole thing of becoming alive and feeling alive and getting energy. And then about 8 years ago, I wanted to be a salsa Latin dancer, which I couldn't really do, but it was a challenge. And then 8 years ago, I became a Zumba instructor.
Okay, so that's how all the dots connect. Now, let's talk about the salsa side, because, you know, I've got my creativity within my mind right now is going ballistic, because I can see that. Okay, it's flair, it's exciting. There are obviously steps involved.
Yeah.
What are the benefits to all of this? So for our viewers watching, my viewers are mainly business people. They're going, okay, so how's this got to do with business? Are there any direct health benefits around dancing, energy, the routine? What are some of the benefits you've seen?
I think for me, I mean, I just do this part-time. I still work for a living. And just like any...
Thank heaven she also works for a living. You're not retired.
Any corporate, I mean, you guys know, we're in meetings, the constraints of work, time factors, you're taking your work home with you, it's demanding clients, it's target related, whether it's sales driven or customer service driven. And I think when you allow yourself the opportunity to let yourself go and just have that hour of happiness, that hour of happy space, you don't have to be a dancer, you can have 2 left feet. But the fact that you are there and you're feeling that music, I always say music is definitely for the soul. It feeds your soul. Now, you all know your favorite song.
I mean, I get that. Like, I mean, when I'm like Monday morning, I tell everybody, listen, if you're battling on a Monday morning, you've obviously got the wrong song list.
Absolutely.
Because with the right song list, okay, and you can be on a bicycle or a skateboard, never mind in a fancy vehicle. If you've got the right song list, I'm telling you, you're going to start your morning fired up and ready to take on the world. Would you agree with that, eh?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So Monique, by the way, she did tell me a secret. Apparently, she's the person in the traffic going ballistic. Okay, so have you ever seen a lady? I always wondered, who are these people in the morning with their cars bouncing along? What are they listening to? Well, Monique's one of those. I'm right. In the morning, you like to listen to a good set of songs.
And a good set of songs with a positive message in the morning about how my day is going to start is really great for me. It decreases my stress level. It gives me more energy. People already say I'm energetic. They ask me to actually calm down.
Do people also ask you, often people ask me, say, Craig, like, what are you on? Is it legal and official?
Exactly.
And I tell them, listen, I'm on life. I'm hooked on life. Let's, in this intro, we're going to do a high definition, uncut, extended version after this. That'll be on videocelebritynews.com. But in the intro, I just want to also set part of the tone for that. We've got an amazing health connection challenge. I had a skull tumor removed, so I've got a gata my kop, literally, and I've got a titanium plate. But, us chit-chatting, I wasn't aware that you've also gone through something similar. So tell our audience about one of the biggest challenges you personally went through that was linked to your health.
Yeah, I think people think that because you're in the gym industry for 24 years, nothing bad happens to you.
You're like untouchable.
Yeah,
hey,
you're always
fit.
happy. She's always fit. She's always bouncing. I think the biggest wake-up call for me was to realize 2 years ago that I had a tumor right at the back of my mouth, in the palate, size of a golf ball, and it really rocked my world. Because at the end of the day, it's not something you think about. You think that you're untouchable, but you're not.
And something I get to that. I say is be careful of the word untouchable. I'd like to think sometimes I'm unstoppable, but never untouchable. Because the reality is you may be super fit in many ways, but your DNA might require that you're going to have one of these ailments. How did you bounce back from this? I mean, I really want to get that across with the intro. How did it change your mindset?
I think there's two things you can do. You can let it get to you and let it weaken you, or you can make the conscious decision to fight it. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it was a conscious decision of, is this going to get me down? And the doctor did say to me after the op I wouldn't be able to speak. There was a lot of happy people.
Well, the doctor was wrong, eh? No, I can get that. It's often, in actual fact, on the record, can you believe it? I lost my voice. When I turned professional, I didn't know how to manage the expectations of how many workshops I could do. So I lost my voice for about a week. None of the customers would believe it. I had my assistant phoning everybody, say, hey, listen, Craig wants to reschedule. He lost his voice. So I can relate to that. What? That's impossible. He lost his voice. So, but on a serious note, that was quite a massive challenge, eh?
So really massive in the sense that if they went through with the op, there was a chance that I wouldn't speak. I would have to start from scratch. But at the end of the day, it was such a wake-up call.
Yeah.
And it was such a humbling experience. And it made me realize that you only have one life.
And you need to dance through that life, eh?
You got to find your happy space. Let your hair down. No matter what the corporate world says, whether you're a CEO, you are still allowed to be you.
Yeah.
And you still need to find that passion and that happiness that gets you to that spot. And that's really what was my driving factor.
So, just to get the background in here and show the relevance, I said, let's please do it down at the ocean, because the ocean energizes us, even the sound of the ocean. It's a wonderful sound, it's soothing, and it also reminds us that although we might think we're powerful and untouchable, believe me, like Mother Nature in the background, if it certainly wants to take out anything, it can, there's no doubt. Monique, almost to the wrap up here, my philosophy around life is you have to have a crystal clear purpose, right? So my purpose, my business purpose is about giving, and I've been involved with childhood cancer for many years, for CHOC. So what's the purpose in the dancing? I mean, apart from you feeling good about it, have you seen people's lives change because you've got them involved in dancing and the energy benefits?
I think that is quite a interesting question, because there's lots of answers I can give to that. For everybody out there, there's a benefit of finding who you are, of embracing who you are, learning to love yourself. It releases your stress levels. People have literally changed shape. People have lost 40 kilos. People have changed their well-being. And on another note, when you feel this capacity to love yourself and dance from the heart, you are able to give to others and get other people off the streets. Stop them from, being influenced by bad things that's happening out there, and getting the youth to join us in dance is another benefit. Where
I agree with that. I mean, if you say youth, you're all right. What do the youth do today? I mean, And I'm not knocking technology. I love technology, but you know, some of the special times and moments I spent with my kid is when watching, listen to this, America's Got Talent, SA's Got Talent, okay? And I'm pretending that we are dancing on stage. Luckily I've got a few moves, and then I let her win a golden buzzer. But for her it really means something, you know. She's
Absolutely.
only 5, by the way, and I'm 52, so keeping up with her ain't that easy. 52 years young. So I get that, you are right. If the purpose for you is to inspire and energize people to use dance, to have less stress, to be themselves, I think it's a great thing. It really is a great thing, and well done.
Thank you.
Right, my name is Craig Metrowich. This is Monique Ford. This is the intro for videocelebritynews.com. After this, later this evening, you can watch the uncut, extended, real, fun, it's going to be fun,
Okay.
fun interview, the balance of the interview, and you can send us comments and we'll definitely get back to you. So this is the wrap up. Share the light, share the love, just share the good news.